Here's the biggest traitor that we have, Liz Cheney, the warmonger.
The preamble to our Constitution recites among its purposes to, quote, establish justice. And our nation's judiciary and our U.S. Department of Justice have that responsibility. A key element of this committee's responsibility is to propose reforms to prevent January 6th from ever happening again. The vast weight of evidence presented so far has shown us that the central cause of January 6th was one man, Donald Trump, whom many others followed. None of this would have happened without him. He was personally and substantially involved in all of it. Exactly how did one man cause all of this? Today, we will focus on President Trump's state of mind, his intent, his motivations, and how he spurred others to do his bidding, and how another January 6th could happen again if we do not take necessary action to prevent it. As you view our evidence today, I would suggest a focus on the following points. First, as you will see, President Trump had a premeditated plan to declare that the election was fraudulent and stolen before Election Day, before he knew the election results. He made his stolen election claims on election night against the advice of his campaign without any evidence in hand. Then, over the next 2 months, he sought to find those who would help him invent and spread lies about the widespread fraud. Many of those who stepped forward to help, including Rudy Giuliani, knew they never had real evidence sufficient to change the election results. Second, please recognize that President Donald Trump was in a unique position, better informed about the absence of widespread election fraud than almost any other American. President Trump's own campaign experts told him that there was no evidence to support his claims. His own Justice Department appointees investigated the election fraud claims and told him point blank they were false. In mid-December 2020, President Trump's senior advisors told him the time had come to concede the election. Donald Trump knew the courts had ruled against him. He had all of this information, but still he made the conscious choice to claim fraudulently that the election was stolen, to pressure state officials to change election results, to manufacture fake electoral slates, to attempt to corrupt our Department of Justice, to summon tens of thousands of supporters to Washington. Knowing that they were angry, knowing that some of them were armed, he sent them to the Capitol.
Liar!
Yes.
Liar, liar, liar. All lies. Every bit of it, lies. And the people spoke. Trump doesn't need to take revenge. The people took their revenge. They got rid of her. And then she had to go endorse Kamala Harris. Babbling idiot Kamala Harris, which shows us the rest of who Liz Cheney is. Subpoenaing the records so they can destroy them, probably. You know what? Good point, Mick. Good point. You're probably right. And I thought bitch Cheney is worse than her little father. Yeah, who would have thought? I learned the preamble in the 6th grade, had to say it verbally at a test. I still know it. No, you know what? Kids today don't even know what the Constitution stands for. And not only kids, but half of our elected officials don't know what the Constitution is. Send Cheney's fat ass to Guantanamo. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm glad he didn't pursue it because the last 3 years proved he was right about everything. And this landslide win proved it. Yeah, you're right. I mean, this is the best revenge that the people now know. This is important to clean up the Republican Party because of corruption. Like this is what's causing the infighting. 100%. All right, and here quickly, here's what Trump had to say about Liz Cheney.
I also asked the president-elect about NBC News' reporting that President Biden is considering preemptive pardons for some of the people who have clashed with Mr. Trump, including Senator-elect Adam Schiff, Dr. Anthony Fauci, and former Congresswoman Liz Cheney. As part of his response, Mr. Trump lashed out at the January 6th committee, accusing it of unfairly targeting him and even of destroying its records, which the committee denies.
And Cheney was behind it. And so was Benny Thompson and everybody on that committee.
We're going to.
For what they did,
Yeah.
honestly, they should go to jail.
So you think Liz Cheney should go to jail?
For what they did.
Everyone on the committee, you think
I think
should go to
everybody
jail.
anybody that voted in favor.
Are you going to direct your FBI director and your attorney general to send them to jail?
No, not at all. I think that they'll have to look at that, but I'm not going to. I'm going to focus on drill, baby, drill.
That was everyone. In case you didn't watch that interview, it was a good interview because he was way smarter than her. She tried so hard to screw with him, and he didn't let it happen. So anyway, okay. So pardon me, but Joe Biden thinks that he can get over on the American people. These Democrats think that we're idiots. These rhinos think that we're stupid, and we're not. We're not going to forget. And Right Stuff is going to be right here to remind everybody of it.
All three of you.